Our Sentry Network partners are trusted advisors that help farmers go through the process of setting up the technology. The first thing that we've got to do is identify which fields need to be imaged, which fields need to be enrolled in insights. What a farmer will see to do that is they'll have the ability to add a field boundary in the software. They can do that by uploading. We now have the ability to import field boundaries from other sources as well, whether that's John Deere Operations Center or some other software. They need to bring those field boundaries in the platform. Once those field boundaries are in the platform, they're able to create what we call an indicator plot establishing prescription, and they're able to enroll that field in image-based insights. Once a farmer is in season and they're actually looking at the software to determine what their next action needs to be on that field, they first have a home dashboard that lists out all the fields that have current recommendations. They see the status of those fields, whether that is a sufficient status, an approaching deficiency status, or deficient status. They'll see how many days they have to apply if there is a recommended application. And if they want to get into more detail about what those recommendations are and why those recommendations are what they are, they can go to the individual field dashboard. On the individual field dashboard, there's an Insights tab that really contains all of the information that a farmer needs to make a good decision. It includes a nitrogen status, it includes a recommendation, it includes graphs and tables that show the sufficiency index values for different parts of the field that are being measured directly. It allows them to view the imagery of the field so they get an entire bird's eye view of what's going on in the field on a particular image date, which they have the ability to select. They can pull that imagery up alongside other layers that are present in the platform. And ultimately, one of the coolest things I think that's come out here in the latter part of this past growing season was our sufficiency index trend line. And what that actually allows our users to see is, over time, how is the nitrogen sufficiency of the crop changing, right? And can we notice any trends? Do we see that it's consistently declining? Do we see that it's consistently rising? Is it staying fairly steady? And what it really allows us to do is see, is that sufficiency staying within a range that we believe is sufficient for the crop, and putting it in the best place for it to achieve its yield potential, while also not applying an excessive amount of nitrogen that's only going to limit our efficiency and profit potential.